How are you guys?
Hi.
I
Hi, very happy to be here. Thanks for
Yeah,
having us.
you know what, Ben and Bea, I heard the song. It was an LSS moment for me, especially the chorus. Now, before we go to the song itself, tell us something. How did this collaboration happen between you, Bea, and Benjamin?
Ooh, yeah. I had a song. I felt like Bea would be great as a co-artist in the future, and I kind of just very respectfully slid into her DMs and asked her if she would be keen to collaborate. Yeah, and then we started a great online friendship, and then we made it happen just through the wonder of the internet. Yeah.
yeah.
Also, how did the two of you meet each other, Bea?
Oh, actually, no, I guess it was on my end. It was like I was on Instagram, and then um, I had followed Ben for a while on Instagram, and then he commented on one of my videos. I was like, oh, I'm a fan, and then
Nah,
I,
man.
I was like, oh, I'm a fan, and then he messaged me, and he was like, I'm a fan. We should work together sometime. And I was like, yeah, we should work together sometime. I think it wasn't. I think it's here now. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike is like jumping from. Okay, yeah, like he said, we messaged each other in DMs, and then we started working on it through the same way we're doing this interview now on Zoom. So
And
yeah,
then the whole process happened when? Last year, a few months ago?
Ooh. I don't recall. I'm so bad at this. When was it?
first Zoom call was in October, I think,
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometime.
something like that. But I
Yeah.
don't know what we had been previously. I think previously we had been like at least sending each other files, but I feel like yeah, probably October. Yes, if I had to take a guess.
Wow, in just a few months, you created a wonderful collaboration, I must say. So, Ben, why Bea? I mean, what's special with Bea that you want to collaborate with her?
Actually, Celine Dion was the first choice, but she was busy, and so I was like, oh man, you know what? Mariah Carey was busy too. Nah, man. Um, no, I've always been such a big fan of Bea. I can't remember the first time I heard her, but I was like, um, I think she had such a beautiful tone, and you could really feel the story that she was trying to tell every time. Sounded like a very I don't know if it's weird to say, but like wise beyond her years, but yet very like kind of youthful at the same time, and something almost very bittersweet. And I was like, and we had this like the song, right? So the song was kind of written with this co-writer from Singapore, and we were just talking about breakups, and I was like, it would be so great to have a voice that kind of was able to tell this very heartbreaking but bittersweet story of looking back fondly. And I was like, Bea has the perfect voice, my goodness, and she's the perfect person. But what are the odds that this would work? She's miles away and like not sure if this would work. But by the powers of the internet and our friends from Sony Music, this yeah, this happened. So again, it was not just both of us; it was a big team effort to pull this through, and just so grateful that to me, it's even a miracle that we created a thing that lives on the internet or this piece of work, even though we have never met before, not really, and we never really got to meet or to actually be in the same room or even be on the same stage this whole time. But this song is out there right now. It
Yeah.
blows my mind. Yeah.
Thanks to the power of the internet. Bea,
Thank
your
you, internet.
thoughts. How does it feel working with Ben?
No, from the
It's
beginning, I was
incredible.
very lucky to even have been considered for his. When Ben came to me, he already had the song, so he wrote the song with Lin Yang, right? We, yeah,
Shout
and
out to Lin Ying.
yeah, they wrote the song together, and then when he came to me, he showed me the song, and I thought it was perfect. I was like, oh, okay, I really have to work on this with Ben. Um, I don't know, everything was I just felt so blessed. Like I felt blessed enough to be able to work with Ben, and the song was great too. So I just felt like, oh, and then the music video too. The music video was so fun to shoot, and when they put together, no, it was great, and the way they conceptualized like how to bring us together in one place, even though being cross country, being a cross country shoot, I thought it was brilliant. Like I was getting chills the whole time. I just yeah. And
Yeah,
like
I
Ben,
was,
there's a
yeah.
whole team behind all the efforts, and that's something I hadn't been exposed to previously. So I work alone most of the time. So it was very nice to be able to work a lot with Sony Philippines, Sony Singapore, and a lot of Ben's team. People
Yeah,
from
indeed, it was a good collaboration. Now let's talk about the music. I mean, Bea, I told you earlier that I love the song. I mean, it's a mix of, it's kind of heartbreaking and positive all at the same time because, I mean, something positive came up after the breakup. I mean, no regrets. But for you guys, Bea and Ben, what is the song all about?
Ooh,
uh,
good one. Uh,
yeah, like I don't know, we talked about it so many times, like um breakups being like a closed chapter but not something to regret. um I feel like it's as simple as that. It's just being grateful for the time that had passed, the time that you spent together. Like for some people, they think it's a loss. Like you invested so much time, but I feel like from the perspective of good for a time, it's acknowledging that at that point in time, that person was right for you at that point in time. Or like I don't know, I don't know, is that the same sentiment you share?
Not at all. I just wanted to write a love song. No, no, I 100% retweet that. I think there are good breakups and there are bad breakups, and if it was a bad breakup because of unfair reasons, then you should go to therapy and sort that trauma out. But we all have had good goodbyes with people, whether it's because of distance, or grief. And I thought to all the times that I lost somebody, that I lost someone because not from a bad thing, but just because the universe took them away, whether it's like, saying goodbye because of distance or death. And I felt that so much, and I look back on, it almost feels like grief, grief, letting someone go.
Mm.
And there's something so beautiful about learning that you can't ever like say goodbye completely and deal with grief, but you learn to sit with grief and become its friend. And in many ways, sometimes a good goodbye in a relationship feels that way, where you maybe can't go back, but you can celebrate it for what it was. And that's a very powerful feeling. So I think that was really fun bringing out in a song, in a pop song. Yeah.
Exactly. Not all goodbyes create, most of goodbyes create beautiful memories, and that is something to
Most.
cherish. Yeah, yeah. I'm very particular with the chorus, Ben and Bea, like what I've mentioned earlier. It was deep yet engaging. How did how did you create this kind of lines, particularly for this song? Because it's very good. It's very, very good from a point of view of an audience,
Thank
of a
you.
listener like me. Ben?
Yeah. I think what's interesting too is we Bea and I, we really got to know each other first before we even picked up an instrument. But I remember one of the first things we connected on was our love for like musicals. We love like musicals, and we're such big musical nuts. And so when we were splitting the parts, we're like, okay, because nowadays love songs are like, okay, the girl sings the first verse all the way to the chorus, and then the guy takes over, and then it might just be that. But no one really does this anymore, like a musical where you sing a line and I sing a line and we're telling the story together, and it's kind of like, oh, it's a weird duet, almost like a choreography. Hey, she's a dancer. But I was
Yeah.
like, that's really cool, like to bring that back into a pop song where like the lines are alternating so closely, and even in the chorus itself, guy sings, girl sings, guy sings again, they sing together. And that's a relationship. That's the beautiful tango of and the mess of a relationship where you're trying to get your point across. You have this beautiful shared narrative together. So I think that was really part of it. And again, the chorus was really a way to celebrate. That was a celebration point, you know. That's the big, well, you know, we cried, we laughed, we had a good time. You were a bit weird at this point, but altogether, you know, we had fun, and it's that bittersweetness of saying goodbye, but also just trying to stay happy and stay positive. Yeah.
Aside from the song itself, I thought that the music video emulates the feelings, the message of the song itself. How was it, doing the music video from two different countries?
Bea, you wanna answer that?
Go, Bea.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about the music video. Even before we shot it, they were showing us the concepts, like the idea of how they would connect the two stories together. And I thought it was brilliant. Len Chai, right?
Len, yeah, Lenny, yes.
Pronouncing her name right. Yes. Oh, it was brilliant. What she had pitched was like that at the end of the music. You saw the music video, right? So
yeah.
In the end, like he opens the door and I'm like, hurrah.
I love the transition and the editing. It was seamless.
Oh, thank you.
So Sir Von was saying earlier that he thought that we had shot it in the same country, and I'm so glad that was the effect it had, because I think that's what they had intended. And for me, I thought it was brilliant also. I was like, ooh, mind blown.
Yeah.
For me, it also captures the whole innocence of, I feel like the young actors that we got they were so sweet. I was
like, we were like, the whole crew on set were like, we were talking about it. We're like, oh, I wonder if they would fall in love.
Are they really lovers, or they just
no, they're not. They have separate partners, but
okay.
We were all like, oh, but would they fall in love? It's so perfect. We're stirring the pot. Stirring the pot.
Yeah, I was so convinced. I was like, I feel like these memories are real. Parang, because they're supposed to be. I was like, oh my gosh, these are my memories.
Core memories. Actually, I thought it was so interesting that you brought up about the ending, right? And how you felt like it was shot in the same place, because I was thinking about it and I was like, actually, it could also be them not in the same place at all. And this was them in a new reality where they both had moved on or something, because they literally were in different places. So I know it's led to feel like they're meeting up after a long time. And I was also thinking that it's so strange that in a sense, we are all not just Bea and I, people who have never met in real life, but we are telling this story together. Even the Sony Music team as well, they're working together from across the ocean. No, we're not separated by ocean. We're just separated by no, we are separated by ocean, right? Yeah. Wait, my geography is failing me. Sorry, this is very embarrassing. But even the filmmakers as well, right? Like they had to work together. They're both directors across different countries, had to put their minds together and tell this story, despite never meeting. So everyone had this experience that we had as well, of trying to pull this thing together with people who only exist digitally in our lives.
This is such a successful collaboration. So are we looking forward to, next collab sooner? Perhaps other song, other form of arts, etc.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we'll write a musical, and you can choreograph that, yeah.
Yeah, because Bea can dance.
Yeah. You can do your wavy thingy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, it'd be really fun to link up again and do something else for sure.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to that.
Wait for it.
Yeah. Now, Bea and Ben, just to wrap this up, would you invite your fans, our Filipino audience, Filipino netizens, to grab a copy, hear the song, and fall in love over and over again, and no regrets in loving? Bea, Ben.
Sure. Hi guys, please stream Good for a Time. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, and the music video is on YouTube. It's also available in spatial audio right now. So
yeah,
stream it many times.
Yeah, and I encourage you to get your heart broken because then you can create you can create good art from it. But yeah, please enjoy the song, take it and do with it what you want. And we are just very happy to be able to sing and create art for you.
Wow, thank you. Okay, one last shot. We know Ben has a gorgeous wife. He has a wonderful love life. How about you, Bea? How's your heart right
This
now?
guy.
My what?
How's your heart?
My
How's your
heart.
love life?
My heart is full. I have family. I have
Nice.
my heart is very full. Um, Barkada, family, dog. What else? My career. My career brings me so much joy. Um,
Mm.
so God, see God. Yeah, I feel very blessed. My heart is full. I don't have a boyfriend, but that's fun.
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
can ask questions.
That's fine.
That's fun.
Well, yeah. I have beautiful people in my life.
Blessed singleness, Bea.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Bea and Ben. I had fun speaking with you guys.